for blood. Better run, better run. 'Cause here it comes, here it comes. Better run when the wolves come out to play.
Guys, a quick preview of the upcoming Wolves game against Arsenal. Terrible result on Monday against Fulham. Don't get me started on the officiating, it was just horrific from start to finish. So hopefully we actually have some good luck with the refs this time round and VAR, but I'm not holding my breath. Massive problems in regards to the midfield now. We're missing Lamina, we're missing Gomez, definitely our two best midfielders. However, I can see some people's point of view saying if there is a game that you want them to be missing for, it is this, because it was a game that most people would say Arsenal at home, we wouldn't. Arsenal at their own home ground, means that usually we don't get anything out of that game. It's one of the hardest games for the season for us. So it means that we get them back ready for the next game against Burnley, feeling fresh, feeling fit. So yeah, I can see some people's point of view about them missing this not being potentially a bad thing. So for me, I would have to start Boubacar and Doyle, which is kind of obvious, but I would look at maybe playing Bellegarde in the middle as like a midfield three, as well as three at the back. We've got problems at the moment with Rayan Nouri. He's reportedly out for 4 weeks, which is devastating because it's been amazing. So hopefully Hugo Breno can come in. For me, Doherty wasn't the answer. I know some people were saying that he had an okay game, but I just thought he didn't look fit enough. I don't think he was passing the ball well enough. He was on his unnatural side, to be honest, to him, on his left-hand side. I don't think you can knock a player. I don't think in his head he was expecting to get any minutes whatsoever. It was a cold night. He was on his left-hand side. I just felt like he wasn't in it. So I'm not going to knock him too much, but I don't think playing him on the left is naturally his weaker side is a good idea when we've got Hugo Breno potentially back, fit, ready to go. So I definitely try and start him. We know how good he was last season under Bruno, under Lopetegui. He looked like a good player. So yeah, definitely bring him back. And obviously Hugo Breno is a person that can fill in when Nouri goes to African Cup of Nations. Obviously we're going to miss him if he goes to that. So yeah, we've got to get Bruno back in the squad. I will just play two up front. I play Hwang and Cunha, even if Neto's fit. I think it's a nothing game. I think with all the injuries, with the suspensions, just don't even risk it. So yeah, Bellegarde in the middle of the midfield, almost like an attacking midfielder. Cunha and Hwang up front. I'd play Hugo Breno on the left, Semedo on the right, and then I would look at bringing Dawson back into the squad now his suspension's up. Keep Kilman there, keep Totti and Sarr in goal. Yeah, so hopefully we can just hold back and make it so it isn't a horrific scoreline. But for me, it's one of the toughest games of the season. Arsenal in the last European game, it was 5-0 at half time. We just got to keep the score down and make it look so it's not embarrassing. And then come back together for Burnley. That's a game where I think we've got to try and get 3 points. They are probably the worst team in the league. Luton are starting to get results now. Sheffield are getting a few results. Bournemouth are getting results. Burnley are still looking crap. And I think it's definitely a game we've got to focus everything for and just get this Arsenal game out of the way. Hopefully, with a few protests in the next few weeks, we can start getting some results. Some better results and VAR not screwing us over with dodgy penalties. So yeah, that's everything from me, guys. Hopefully if we can get a point, I'll be over the moon, but I can't see it happening. But yeah, hopefully we do all right. Thanks, bye bye.